Yeah, they used they cell jammers on me earlier to shut me down. But this message is to the powers that be. You know, when I went heads up with the people in the court system, and I ended up saying everything that I said, spelling my name out in all capital letters, and then I ended up going to prison anyway. Sitting back reading various different books, I was upset about the way the world was because all my life, my history is all y'all slaves. We came up as slaves, like we was the lowest race of everybody else on the face of the planet, when I knew that we were so much more. And based off watching movies and reading books and then my own life experiences, it caused me to write some music that actually really pissed some people off. You know, I guess it was a lot of truth to the things that I was saying, and a lot of people don't read books, so a lot of the truth that they don't get. So being that I write lyrics, you know what I'm saying, within that music, it pissed a lot of people off because everybody knows that the devil, you know what I'm saying, when he was in heaven, he was over the music. So it's only right that him being down here on earth, he's over the music. So that really pissed a lot of them off, and it actually made them use their money and their resources to make my life a reality, because I stated inside of the music, if y'all come for me, y'all better come for me like y'all did for John Wick. Now at that time, I had a mentality to actually kill something when I wrote it, because like I said, I was in the penitentiary and I was in prison, and I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. So when I came home, you know, y'all used those lyrics and everything that I did against me, and y'all went towards my family and turned my family against me, and everything in life for me went downhill after that. So I'm not faulting my family because of what they done. My mother raised me, no matter what, we always stick together. So I stuck with those moral codes that my mom gave me. I also stuck with the moral code that, you know, when you have a problem, you always take it to God. You let the Father fight your battles for you. You know what I mean? And she raised me that way. So I'm going up off of the way that my mother raised me. Also, I want the powers to be to look out for my family, give them the money that they signed up for. I'm asking the world not to judge my family because y'all are not in a situation. Y'all are not in a situation. So don't judge them. I'm asking the world to not judge me because you're not in my situation. You wouldn't know what you would have done if you were in my shoes. You wouldn't have known what your family would have done if they were in my family's shoes. Now, even though I did expose my family for the things that they done, that does not mean that I don't love them, because I do. That does not mean that I want some type of harm to come to them, because I don't. My mother raised me to pick my battles. You know, so there's some things in life you can go ahead and fight for, and some things in life just ain't worth fighting for. And this is one of them things that I feel like I just don't want to fight for it. Like, in the beginning when all this happened, I told the lady that I was with, all I wanted was a second chance at life and a second chance at love. I got a second chance at life, even though y'all still in some sense trying to take that away from me. And y'all got people around me at the time that try to provoke me in a certain manner, I guess, to take me off my way of thinking. But my thoughts are my own, and y'all can't have them. You know what I mean? Like, what are y'all gonna do to me? There's nothing you can do, you know what I mean? I just asked to let my family go and get that money so they can live the lives that they signed up to live. You know what I mean? They want to be prosperous, and that was the way that they saw that they could be prosperous, was eliminating me. You know what I'm saying? So let them go on and have that money and don't judge them. Let them go on and live their life. That's the decision that they made. And I forgive them for that. I'm not mad. As far as I go, my situation, they're not going to let me get that long for them, and I see that because I would actually really implement everything that I was gonna go do, and who knows what that would have led to. You know, the land that I would have got or whatever that was probably owed to my family, whoever, I don't know where that would have led to. You know what I mean? But it's not worth me pursuing something like that, and it's gonna take my life away. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take away an opportunity for me to actually still live and things turn around and I actually get to have a relationship with my children. You know what I mean? Because that's what this is really all about. It's about my children. So, in all honesty, I want to be left alone. I don't want to talk to nobody. Y'all done pulled out all the stops. Y'all done pulled out every trick that y'all think y'all can pull out. Yeah, and one of the things that was amusing to me and it was funny, and I hate to bring this up, but it's a real life truth, is that when I was working at Essex and I was shooting the talk with the guys, you know how we joke around at work, I used to always tell them, like, man, I want a midget, man. I want a midget, man. You know, I want me a little woman, man. And you know, after being in Indianapolis and rapping with my friend that I stayed over my associate, I can't even really say friend, but associate, I was over his house kicking it with him, and you know what I mean, listening to how he talked, you know what I'm saying, and seeing everything afterwards. You know, hindsight is 20/20 or whatever, you know what I mean, like the young lady on the plane or whatever. Y'all know more than I do before it even come, but I'm able to recognize it, you know, and it's funny to me. But anyway, yeah, man, I just want to be left alone. Give me a little job somewhere, make some little money, sit down somewhere, and enjoy the rest of the time that I got left on this earth, and maybe reconcile some things with my children, maybe reconcile some things with my family, and yeah, just live, man. That's it, just live. So, my environment that I live in is inside of my mind, you know, to the powers that be. The environment that I live in is inside of my mind, and y'all can't penetrate that. Y'all can't. Y'all trying, but y'all can't. And I'm letting y'all know, and I need y'all to really understand this. I really need y'all to take this at face value. You know what I'm saying? This is who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an emotional man. I like to cry a lot about certain things because after I'm done crying, I feel better. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem or feel like, oh, they gonna think I'm soft or be a man. I am a man. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm more in tune with myself. It's because I cry, you know what I'm saying? And I'm more in tune with women. You know what I'm saying? I was raised around women. You know what I mean? My brothers was in the streets. I had 4 sisters and a mama. I'm around 5 women all day long. You know what I'm saying? So the emotional side of me, that's a strength. That is not a weakness. What else did I want to say that I was thinking about? You know, just another thing, as far as my thinking goes, like, my thoughts are truly my own. I know everybody that's in the facility that I'm at right now. I know where y'all stand. We're going to keep it a band. I might not say it to your face, but you can hear me right now and understand that I know where you stand, whether staff or resident. You know what I'm saying? And the word says, you know, offenses may come, but woe unto whom they come. So I try not to offend nobody, even with the truth. You know what I mean? But you still got it in your mind that when you talk to me, you manipulating me. You're not manipulating me. This is actually who I am. I'm a kind-hearted, loving man. And growing up, I was told to sell dope, carry a pistol, be a man. We want candy paint, sleep with all the girls you can sleep with. You know what I'm saying? And that gave me a whole false image. I'm trying to be something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So the person that I am now is the person that y'all do not like, because y'all want me to be that person that y'all created me to be, the person that my environment created me to be. And I'm not finna be that person, because that's not me. That will make me feel fake. You know what I'm saying? So when you see me out and about and I'm living my life and you say what's up to me and I don't speak to you, I don't speak to you because you don't like me. That's why I don't speak to you. You faking the funk. You don't like me. You got a whole ulterior motive, so don't be offended when I don't speak to you. Don't be offended if I just stare at you. You know what I'm saying? And to my niece that's in the military, baby, I love you. And I pray that they keep you safe. You keep you safe. And make your way home, back to the family, back to the fold. I don't want you to come home with a scratch on you. I know the situation that you in now because of what I done far as lyric wise and the music that I put forth. You know what I'm saying? I take full responsibility of that. You know what I'm saying? But my mother, your grandmother, she raised us no matter what. Families stick together. Because the powers that be that's paying y'all, they stuck together. But they divided us. And no matter what, every day in life, you just learn to do better. I'm not mad at y'all. I'm not mad at you. I'm not even mad at the powers that be. You know what I'm saying? One day, y'all probably get y'all minds together to really do better for this country if y'all are human. You know? Anybody can change. Anybody can change. All you got to do is put your mind to it to make that change. And don't let nobody use your path that against you to make you deviate from the path that you choose to walk on. As far as music go, I'm not trying to be in no type of competition with nobody. So all you rap artists around the world that's already rich, that already made it, you know what I'm saying, that's speaking on my life, or this, you know, speaking some of the things lyrically, you know what I'm saying, or even coming up with y'all controversy beef or whatever to take away from, you know, what's really going on in the world. I'm not mad at y'all, because I know y'all probably got some things, or they probably got some things on y'all that y'all don't want to come to light. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they making y'all do certain things, and I'm not mad at y'all behind that. You know what I'm saying? Just take a good look in the mirror at yourself and ask yourself, is that who you really want to be in life? And once that contract is over with, don't re-sign the contract. Move on. Whatever they got against you to use against you, let them. Or reveal it yourself. Because trust me, the world is not going to care about it at the end of the day. They going to forget about it. The same way that what's going on in my life, they going to forget about it. And then once the change come forth, and if you stacked your money properly, you know what I mean, you going to be all right. Just don't step outside of anything that's going to make them attack you the way that they attacking me. Because you see what they looking what's in my bank account. And they know what's in my bank account. And they stopping me from making money. And they stopping me from getting jobs. And they stopping me from trying to prosper. You know what I'm saying? And that's just in the physical. But spiritually and mentally, y'all not stopping nothing. Y'all losing. I'm so far ahead of y'all when it comes to spiritually and mentally thinking that there's nothing that y'all can do about it. And y'all trying to figure out a way to decode my mental process that way that if y'all come up against another person like me, y'all would know how to deal with them. Well, guess what? Y'all not gonna know how to deal with them because y'all don't know how to deal with me. That's why y'all steady trying to kill me. Anybody that they do not know how to deal with, they try to assassinate, or they do assassinate. You know, like Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or JFK or Nipsey Hussle. You know, anytime you trying to reveal something that's really going to help some people, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Sebi, you know what I'm saying, they going to kill you off because it threatens their system. And then if they can't partner with you to control your narrative, they really gonna kill you if they feel like you someone of importance. So this is why I'm not worried about being in competition with people in the rap industry, because little old me spoke a whole lot of truth that made them want to kill me. So I don't care about being the GOAT. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about being rich. I don't care about being famous. What I cared about has already been taken from me. And I'm living with it. What else y'all want to do, man? You know, I wrote some music. I still been writing music. I got music, but at the same time, like I said, my mama told me I gotta pick my battles. And it ain't even worth it. John Wick obtained his freedom by a high table duel right before he died. I want to obtain my freedom and live my life out. I don't want to die right after. And I want to figure out a way to pardon my family, free my family from this whole situation, and also free myself from this situation. And I guess if I was going to tell somebody about everything that I've been through, it would only be the parts that the Lord gave me that helped me see my life situation clearly. Because regardless of what people believe or what they think, God lives in us all. You just gotta tap into it. So to my family, I love y'all. I'm still praying for y'all. I hope y'all okay. To my children, I love y'all. I'm still praying for y'all. I hope y'all okay. And I hope y'all praying for me. I know deep down y'all praying for me. I know deep down y'all rooting for me. And I'm rooting for y'all too. To my ex-wife, I hope that you find somebody that's gonna really love you the way that I loved you, and communicate with them. Even with my family, communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? Families are supposed to have a round table where family come to and they all sit and have a conversation about what's going on. You know what I mean? Family don't neglect each other. Family work with each other. Whether right or wrong, hold your family down. I don't necessarily really know what the future holds for me. But what I do know is that I'm going to stay mentally strong. And I'm going to keep the Lord first in my life. And if you got ill intentions when approaching me, trust me, I will see it. And I'm going to want nothing to do with you. So just don't be upset when you get the reaction out of me that I'm going to give you and not the one that you want. Stay blessed. Stay peaceful. Love yourself, love your neighbor, but furthermore, love God first. And He'll give you the ability to love yourself and your neighbor. And again, I say, this is not an act. This is not a game. Everything I've said, take it at face value. I am the man that I say I am. And I love to cry. I love it. I love being in tune with myself and being able to process my emotions. I cry because I want to, not because I don't know what to do. It's a difference. So, y'all stay up, stay blessed, control your day.